Brentford and Liverpool, this is what I was alluding to earlier when I said that that Jurgen Klopp he's going to be a grumpy man when he gets a chance to complain about the fact that Liverpool have to play Friday, Monday. Brentford's plus 450 at home. Liverpool's minus 175. The draw is plus 300. I think you, dear listener, know exactly where this conversation is going. If you've been listening to the show for a long time, Brentford is a big underdog. Brentford is at home. Brentford is playing a top 6 side. Those are always the ingredients that we like to look for. To lose money in heartbreaking fashion on a Brentford money line bet, at least on my side of the coin, watch them, lose or draw 2-2 in a brilliant display. One of those games where you feel proud to have bet them, but sad not to have won the bet. But I'll be on the Brentford money line plus 450. These bees, baby. This could be it for Ivan Toney.
You think they'll do the guard of honor for
him? Send him off in style. I would. I mean, God, he was immense. Up to now? Like he was immense against Spurs in that first half too.
Couldn't deal with like 5.
Ivan Toney had Ivan Toney anytime goal scorer.
Yeah,
cash. I will be fading Liverpool in the Monday night match at Brentford. Liverpool's 11th in expected goals allowed. They conceded 1.4 to Villa, and I tweeted this during the match. It felt like it could have been a lot more. I mean, Villa had constant pressure, constant, breaking through. Liverpool's defense under Klopp the last 4 years had consistently held one of the 2 highest defensive lines and was top 2 in passes per defensive action, usually first. There was 1 year I think Leeds had them during peak Bielsa ball, but they were an incredible pressing team, and they're just not anymore. I mean, they're outside the top 3 in defensive line height. That's per our guy Mark, the Mark Stats bot. Great follow on Twitter. It's considerably lower. It's just a sign that they're having less control of games than they did in years past. And Fabinho and Virgil van Dijk, aka Virgil van Disney, as I've been calling him, have shown some regression in their performances. I mean, they look like they've lost a step or two as well, and it's hurt Liverpool's transition defense a lot. I think it's the biggest difference between this year and last year and years past. Darwin Nunez will be fine. The attack is still really good, but I'm taking some Brentford first half team total over plus 150. So Brentford to score in the first half. And then I like some Brentford plus 1 as well. I'll be firing on the bees. I think they're very live here. You need the Reds to be like a goal and a quarter better to bet this number on Liverpool. And I just don't see that against the Brentford team that remains average in the league.
Yeah, I'll be on Brentford. I think this is a good spot to wait though, before betting Brentford, because if you think about it, Liverpool, as we believe, is going to beat Leicester pretty badly. And then obviously Brentford is an underdog against West Ham. So potentially if Brentford loses to West Ham, Liverpool pounds Leicester, you could potentially get a better price on Brentford, but one of the best teams against the Big Six at home. Ivan Toney send off. Yeah, just a perfect spot here for Brentford. And like I already mentioned with Liverpool's defense, like Allison's been running ridiculously hot. Like Liverpool's allowed a ton of big scoring chances. Brentford had 2 big scoring chances against Tottenham, both of their goals. So I have no doubt in my mind they'll be able to create one here. And they played a pretty chaotic match against Liverpool last year. It was a 3-3 thriller with a ton of big scoring chances at both ends. So, and that was the Liverpool team that was coming off. That was in pretty much one of their heights. It was really over the second half of last season. And then, so this is another just Brentford at home against the Big Six. You almost always have to do it.